See, this is when you know whatever Xander's filming is a big deal to him. Getting this steady shot with the tripod, crucial.
Actually, I got my big break filming documentary using only a handheld right here in this city. That's how your agent first noticed me. I was reading Bergman. He said one should film as music. I never thought of it that way before, but everything I've done ever since has been shaped by music. Those behind-the-scene cuts Austin likes so much, straight out of hip-hop. You know, like some samples like will loop all the way through a song while others only pop in once? I did that, but with film. And then other genres, take ragtime. Yo, one time
Time, bro.
What's up?
Look, honestly, your life's journey from Ball to, what's his name, Berkman, I want to hear more of that. I do. I want to hear everything, but just later. Just tell me later, bro, okay? Like, repeat it with me. Right now, I gotta get ready. Yeah, okay.
All right,
I appreciate you, though.
That's fair.
Later, hey, later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's about game time, bring the pain time.
Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Bucks. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And, of course, there's Toronto, pretty far behind right now.
Well, for the Raptors, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Dick and Barrett are the 2 and the 3. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. MP is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the center position, locking down the middle. And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
And one of the objectives of any team is to take down your rivals. MP may be humble, but he doesn't want his game, or more importantly, his team, to be overshadowed. Clearly, that motivation has been a driving factor in their success to this point in those key games.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
5 on the clock. Shed. Off target from outside. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass to the middle. Outside Barrett. Shot to stop the run. And again, Toronto, no good.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Back to MP. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Turner.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Barrett. 4-3. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Scotty Barnes.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Pass to Pirtle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. That 3's off the mark. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
Harris is checked in for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Shed. Ingram against MP. Trent outside. Here's MP. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 10. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie. You could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
MP way outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Here's Barnes. Turner covers. Unloads from 13. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Here's A-Train. There's the three. Again, MP missing. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Milwaukee out in front. And thanks again for tuning. Some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr. Toronto also changing it up. Barrett comes in for Lawson. Shed comes in for Walter. Barrett finds Ingram. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 6. So the Raptors 5 right now. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Mycareer in at the center. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended up with 41 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Raptors trail by 6. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the number 2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Barrett against Trent. Barrett passes to Harris. Poeltl with a screen on Kuzma. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by Portis.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Look at Giannis go up and get it. Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Shed. Now Poeltl. Poeltl with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And again, Toronto, no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Barrett can't hit.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
From deep, MP. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And Toronto also making a switch. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Harris. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Barnes. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Ingram with a screen on Kuzma. Barrett passes to Ingram. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Kicks it out to MP. A deep three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. A-Train's got 17.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Trent. MP outside. Fires from deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Woo! He's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Ingram on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. The three from Barnes. The shot no good. And here's MP from outside. And at the buzzer! Count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back.
Thanks. This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know? And we've got the playoff picture start. Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Well, he is playing to his strengths right now, just spreading the basketball around to his teammates and making everybody better.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Grady Dick. Allie, what's a word?
I was able to talk with Toronto's head athletic trainer about his status. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. He'll be out for the rest of this game, and it sounds like it'll be a considerable amount of time before he's back in playing shape. Over to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. And it's A-Train in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Kuzma outside. Pass to Trent. Now here's MP. Takes a three. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Barrett drops in the layup for 2. Barrett's got his first points of the game.
R.J. Barrett, always making his presence felt.
The third pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing, right?
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's MP. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 27.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Pass to Barrett. To the inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Pirtle's got 10.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
He gets it in there.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And Turner with the block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector. And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Kuzma. Toronto also changing it up. Mycareer checked in for Pirtle, and Harris is subbed in for Barrett. Portis with the steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Brian, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Harris misses. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Ingram against Anthony. Ingram up top. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Pass to Trent. Portis outside. Anthony outside. Back to MP. And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes.
Making a change here. MP's checked in. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Pirtle, he's checked in for Mycareer. Barnes comes in for Harris. Shed comes in for Walter. Portis finds MP. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. So for Toronto right now, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks the tray. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Portis left side. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
MP outside. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 34.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for A-Train.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in the favorite spot.
Hurdle, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Oh, got that one up quick. A-Train's got 37.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Shed. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here's MP. Fires for 3. Good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
MP. Right here.
Miss Conway.
When you guys lose, you often talk about keeping things simple, getting back to basics. With this win behind you, how do you continue improvements that you made tonight that helped seal the victory?
You guys are funny. We win a big game against a rival and you're talking about what happens when we lose. Yo, Zen, they got me up here talking about what happens when we lose, bro. Lose. Okay, yeah. I'd say every opponent is different. So there are things we did tonight that helped us succeed that wouldn't help us against the next opponent. We can't always repeat the results, but if we repeat what we train for and communicate on both sides, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Great, thank you.
MP, right here. MP, come on. Right here.
Yo, Zen, you over there winning again?
Hey, man, I might put that camera down and become a car shark.
It's going that good, huh?
Yes, sir. I cannot lose.
Sure looks that way. Hey, y'all keep trying, fellas.
1 second. Pete, what's up? What's going on?
It's starting to cost me, Zan. Which means you're costing us. And if you're costing us, that means you could cost yourself.
That's all good. I won every game, bro. You know where?
No. You're competitive. I get that. I respect it, even. I mean, we share a competitive edge, all right? But what I'm telling you is that you have to remember this is a whole team of professional athletes who share that same competitive edge. So when you keep beating them in a card game, game after game after game, it starts to rub them the wrong way.
You know, bro, if anybody got a problem with it, they could just win.
Xander, I'm trying to help you understand that they do have a problem with it. And because of that, they're starting to have a problem with me. Does that register with you? Okay. If they're bothered by you, then they're bothered by me. So maybe in return they pass the ball a little bit less. Rotate a little less enthusiastically when I need to leave my man. Maybe something gets said to the media, an anonymous criticism, calling me the bad guy, the bad teammate. And if that happens, if I'm less successful, our project altogether fails. I don't want that. You don't want that.
So you want me to... So you want me to stop playing?
No. Keep playing. Heck, win. What I'm asking is lose every once in a while. Just to keep them competitive. Keep their spirits up.
All right.
A wise man once told me, sometimes you gotta lose a little to win it all.
All right, I got you. You trying to get into it?
Coming up next, the Heat taking on the Bucks. For the Heat, winning 7 of the... Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
Hats off to MP. I mean, he's fired up his team time and time again. Just outstanding thus far. You can tell just how much each of these rivalry games mean to him. And he can't get complacent, though. Those results to this point can be tarnished if they are not doing the job from an effort standpoint. They got to win those 50-50 balls.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Turner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Hero passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time. Well, there's the answer from Hero, one of the best from three-point range in the league.
Antetokounmpo passes to A-Train. Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo finds MP. It's good. A-Train's got his second bucket tonight.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Ware with it, picked up by Turner. For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee leading by 4. On the wing, MP. He gets that one. MP's got 7 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have... Here's Powell. Nothing on the board. Fast break, Milwaukee. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Anthony, and it's Trent in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Wiggins. There's a good screen. Launches it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. MP outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 10 points for him.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. There's the lob to Portis. To the inside. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Beasley.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And Miami also making a switch. Hero's checked in for Malik Beasley.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Kuzma kicks to MP. Takes a 3. MP showing the range.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Jovic passes to Powell. Inside. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
The Bucks making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Free throw good, MP. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, A-Train in their last time out against the Raptors got the job done. He added 43 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Ware. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Giannis dishes to MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That one goes in.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Hero against Trent. Hero with it. Last time out he had 13 points. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer, no good. A three from MP. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And get ready for the half-court shot.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for.
When I look at Milwaukee, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Miami Heat.
What?
Thanks for joining us. Now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A-Train has been sensational.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
On the floor for Miami, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Hero, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Here's the screen. Powell, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 11. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Kuzma against Powell. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's Hero with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
The 11-footer. A-Train can't get it to drop. The Heat trail by 12. Powell kicks to Hero. Ware up top. Turner covering. Ware passes to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Hero from long range. The rebound by Turner.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
A-Train can't get it to drop.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The 19-foot shot. Back to Trent. From deep three-point territory. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Trent.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, team. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back over to you, Kevin.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Hero passes to Ware. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Anthony subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. The Heat also changing it up. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Wiggins comes in for Powell, and it's Malik Beasley in for Davion Mitchell.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Hero passes to Jaquez. Back to Hero. Shoots it. A rebound by the Bucks. Down low, here's Portis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Hero kicks to Beasley. Buries it from three-point range. Beasley's got 10.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
MP looking around. Fires the three. Good on the triple. A-Train's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Hero. Good defense by MP.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. MP from deep three-point land. And so it's MP making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the...
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent's checked in for Kevin Porter. And MP subbed in for Anthony. MP outside. From past the arc. And Ware pulls it down.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's MP in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Powell with the steal. Now Adebayo. And it misses.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
MP outside. For 3. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Heat trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the shot will go down.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
MP inside. He's covered by Hero.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Hero, Adebayo outside. Kuzma whips down the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now MP goes up again. Does not go in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The Heat trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for A-Train.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Bucks. And that one drops.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Shoots. That's off. Hero against MP. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
A win is a win is a win, but you guys looked a little out of sync tonight. It wasn't the usual flow. Can you talk about that?
You know what? That's okay. We got to see how we respond when the game plan goes out the window and it's time to figure out things on the fly. If we can win these games when we're out of sync, it builds up our confidence. Because we know this is the exception that proves the rule.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Tom. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you later on.
Basketball Association and the Hockey Hub that you can safe and enjoyable sports experience. Even more asked to refrain from any disruptive behaviors or playing with drug objects, using the proper method suggestions, entering the courtroom or active play. Passengers engaging in such behavior are subject to injection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or police staff member. Thank you, and enjoy the game. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word BUCKS along with your issue at C location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
At the shooting guard position, at 6'6".
We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And these rivalry games, always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
As if rivalry games aren't hard enough, MP put a huge target on his back by saying they're going to up their game against their rivals. And you couldn't draw it up any better. Everybody's bought into the philosophy, and MP is leading these guys to victory after victory in these rivalry games. And he looks to keep it rolling here tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings, and it's Ball in at the 1. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Cleveland has possession after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot.
Torian Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Prince against Mitchell. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Of course, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him. Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
MP looking around. From outside the arc. Ball with the rebound.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Here's A-Train. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. MP's got 11.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Mobley down low, covered by MP. Yes, it's good. Give him 8 points now.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
And here's MP from outside. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Hunter. And 12 points for Evan Mobley.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Hunter. From the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Ball. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Here's Mitchell. And he lays it up and in.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Antetokounmpo finds MP. Tries to save it. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road. And
so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee, torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance. Look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Green, and MP subbed in for Porter Jr. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Porter to pass to Conchar. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Back to Conchar. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Nance for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Chomps, thank you. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Anthony is out there with MP, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 44 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Porter with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Porter the pass to Strus. Cleveland working the ball around now. On the wing, Porter. Conchar outside. The 3 is up. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 18 points in the game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
From deep, MP. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. And so Porter will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Mobley passes to Conchar. Mobley on a screen. Here's Strus. From downtown, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And 8-Train gets it to go.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Strus. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Conchar. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Porter Jr. The three from Ball. And another miss by Cleveland. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
From deep, MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Left side, Hunter. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. There's 6 seconds left in the half. MP way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. And after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. All right, fellas. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now,
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Lonzo Ball is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. All no good. Milwaukee leading by 8. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Here's Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Second free throw, no good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys?
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. The Bucks, number 1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Here's MP. From the top of the key, he buries it. A-Train's got 4 points this quarter.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Allen against Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Mobley, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense. The ability to play through contact is so important for Myles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Ball, a screen on Kuzma. Outside Mitchell. A step-back shot, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
MP outside. Ball with the rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell from deep. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Great positioning on the putback.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Myles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Over Prince. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
One guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson comes in for Hunter, and it's Strus in for Ball. Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 8 assists in the game.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm, and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
Takes the 3. MP no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Pass to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Strus with the bucket.
Well, Max Strus, listen, we think of Max as a three-point shooter, but he's going to navigate to quality shots, and he gets a good look there.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 31.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Tries to break his ice. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Portis, the pass to Prince. And here's MP from outside. He's off on that one. And so it's Milwaukee closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great...
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Myles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Anthony. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Craig. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Conchar. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Torian Prince is out there with MP. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Mitchell. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
MP, and And again.
And his remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now #2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
Well, he's sharing elite company, and you have to wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He's a lot of fun to watch. Milwaukee leading by 10. Ball with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. That's it!
This is what Ball is known for, a selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. He launches. Oh, another one falls!
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Hunter! It's money from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
MP making the long-range connection.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
Hunter. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Milwaukee in the lead. MP fires. The 3 is off. We've got 1:08 left to play in the 4th quarter. Mitchell, Hunter outside. Wide open look. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
MP, 20 feet away and no problem. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Look who it is, man. That is your Fox Breaker crew. Give them another round of applause, fans.
Here's Hunter. It's stolen by Kuzma. MP goes again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the Bucks with possession. They've got a 9-point lead. MP fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Oh, off target from downtown. The 3 is in. MP up top. So we see the Bucks get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy.